KBCI.blogspot.com, George Boston Rhines. I'm over in Quitman, Georgia, kind of filming a little history. This used to be the little Quitman jail here that I remember as a child, and I remember people being in this facility, and of course they would, the only way to talk to people was to come around to the windows and talk to them. And as we can see on this Brooks County Jail here, it was, let's see if we can get close enough down here. Built in 1884. Brooks County Jail. I remember as a little child, I used to watch people how they would sit out here and talk through the window to people who was housed in this little jail. I don't know, I think they used to call it the Tally Gap or some kind of little weird name. But anyway, the building is still here, and I wished in a way that they would open it up for tourists. Let people see what it used to be like in the little small southern towns. I don't remember of people, not even blacks, I don't remember them talking about being abused in the jail here too much. It seemed like there was a code of ethics that over the years we may have gotten away from, but I remember Dick Jones, he would catch you out in the country for violating the law, but for the most part, I think they say that he was pretty somewhat fair anyway. With all the racism that was going on back at that time, I think there was a code of understanding down south of where it was we call, you know your place and stay in your place and everything would be okay. I was just over here and I just thought that I would come and film that. Let's see if we can get a little closer here. Brooks County Jail. Sheriffs from 1881, 1982. William A. McNeil, 1881 to 1889. C.D. McRae, 1889, 1891, he resigned. J.P. Wade, 1891, he was appointed. And of course, let's see what that, J.W. Thrasher, 1891, 1895. Of course, we have A.J. Connolly, 1895 to 1895 to 1905. John H. Mushburn, 1905 to 1909. And of course, coming up here, J.W. Newsom, 1909 to 1913. Again, I guess it's the same. J.D. Wade, 1913 to 1921. And that was during the time when I think the Mary Turner lynching was from 1918, so that will engross that. C.E. Clanton, 1821 to 1945. In 1923 in Rosewood massacres when they killed the people down in Rosewood. And of course, R.W. Jones, 1945 to 1971, and he resigned. And E. Ramsey Renfro, which I remember at that time, 1971 to 1977. And of course, Hiram Bembry, 1977. And then it goes down to talk about Brooks County had no jail until 1866. Prisoners was kept in the Thomas County Jail. The grand jury at the June term 1866 recommended a jail be built. The building committee appointed at August term 1866 was made up of Mrs. Samuel W. Brooks, James Hilliard, D.U. McNeil, and others, and on and on and on. Down further, it says, I'm going to skip right along. Down here further, it says the temporary log structure was used until 1884 when county commissioners contracted with S.A. Remington to build a new fireproof jail. You get that? Of brick and concrete at a price of $3,870. The county was to buy the steel sails and install them. They were purchased for $2,000. A few alterations have been made since 1884, but only in an effort to comply with new standards or to make provision for a jailer to be on duty day and night. For many years, the jail was unattended at night with its, oh my goodness, with its ogive windows and in exterior trim highlighted in contrasting shades. It is picturesque and provokes much interest. On February 18th, 1880, the Quitman Free Press recorded that a picket fence had been built around the jail. In recent years, a chain-link fence has been erected over the years. Many packages and sacks with items for the prisoners have been tied on the fences. When the, oh my God, when the jailer would come to see about the prisoners, okay, he would take the packages from the fence and into the ones detained. Mesh had to be put over the windows to keep people on the inside from using long fishing poles to pass items over and through the jail on something. This building is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Oh my God, that's beautiful. And I'm gonna see if I can't get this rewritten and maybe plated. This is history, and that's what it's all about. I just believe in history. When you think about what happened in the past, you cannot just let it go, and it's not all about hate. It's just a part of history, and we on an elevational journey. Once again, this is George Boston Rhymes in the city of Quitman, Georgia, in the county of Brooks, at the Brooks County Jail, and it was erected in 1884. And I'm doing this because, once again, I just want us to be informed on the history of what took place in our day and time. And today, what concerns me, even in Valdosta, is that so much history is being lost simply because, in my most humble opinion, some people don't want the real truth to be reported. Therefore, our children and coming generations of children will not know what took place in the days in which we live. And I thank God for the pyramids and other structures that was erected by our ancestors and the lineage of human beings to preserve, whether we liked it or not, whether we approved it or not, whether it was the right thing to do or not at that time. Life, and we as human beings, it is what it is. Once again, this is George Boston Rhymes, graduated from Washington Street High School here in Quitman, Georgia, under the leadership and principalship of Robert C. Marshall, an all-segregated school. And I was among the class of 1970, the last segregated school to graduate from Washington High School. And this is what you get from those who was educated by the black educators. We got hand-me-down books. Sometimes they was 3 years old. When the whites finished with the books, they sent them to the black school. But when we went into the military, we had to compete with the best of the best. And I must say that we did pretty well, because the education we got was from those who cared about us. Until next time, bye-bye, we gone. George Boston Rhymes doing what we do, and that's